Once upon a time, in the heart of an old African village, where the huts were round and the farmland stretched wide into the horizon, there lived a proud rooster. His feathers shone red and gold, and his crowing at dawn was so strong that even the chief himself said, "Surely the rooster is the drummer of the morning." Not far from the rooster's yard lived a small grasshopper. Though he was tiny, his chirping filled the nights with music. But in the village, many did not notice him. One hot afternoon, as the rooster scratched the ground for grains, he heard a faint cry. "Help! Help me! Help me, somebody!" It was the grasshopper crying for help. The rooster followed the sound and saw the grasshopper caught in a spider's web, struggling with all his little strength. "Ah, grasshopper, is that you?" the rooster called out. "Yes, my friend," replied the grasshopper. "The spider will soon return. Please, save me," the grasshopper cried. The rooster thought for a moment, then struck the web with his sharp beak until it tore apart. The grasshopper jumped out, free at last. "Ah, thank you, rooster. You have saved my life," said the grasshopper, bowing. "I may be small, but I will repay your kindness one day." The rooster laughed heartily, flapping his wings. "Ha ha! What help can a small creature like you give me?" said the rooster, laughing. "Do not worry, grasshopper. It was nothing." And so life in the village went on. But one day danger came. A hunter set a trap in the farmyard, and the rooster, while proudly strutting around, stepped right into it. The rope tightened around his leg, and no matter how he flapped, he could not escape. The rooster cried out, "Help me! Somebody help me!" The other animals ran, too afraid of the hunter. But then, from the tall grass, came the grasshopper. "Do not fear, my friend," the grasshopper whispered. He hopped quickly into the bush and began chirping loudly, louder than he had ever chirped before. "Ki-oi, ki-oi, 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 cree." The hunter, hearing the irritating, strange, sharp song, turned his eyes away from the rooster's trap and followed the sound into the bushes. He searched and searched, but the grasshopper kept hopping further and chirping louder, leading him away. When the hunter was gone, the rooster used his beak to peck at the rope until it loosened. At last, he was free. The grasshopper returned, smiling. "Now, rooster, have I not repaid your kindness?" The rooster bowed his head in shame, said, "Yes, my friend. I see now that no creature is too small to help, and no kindness is ever wasted." From that day, the rooster and the grasshopper became the closest of friends. Wherever you saw the rooster crowing at dawn, you could hear the grasshopper chirping in the grass. And so the village children would say, "The strong need the small, and the small need the strong, for friendship has no size." Moral of the story: even the smallest among us can give great help. Never look down on anyone.